What's going on? Happy Saturday. I am in my shop, actually in the office. I'm working on the computer, laying out the remaining margin boards on the teak deck job that we're doing. It's a big one, and it's been stressful, a little stressful, but it's a huge job. It's exciting, and I've been letting the stress get to me a little bit, and I figured I'd make a little video because I've got this other job right afterwards doing these fiberglass seating on a mega yacht. We're making custom forms, hatches, and I did their aft deck seating, and next I'm doing their foredeck seating. They had plywood core on it, and it all rotted because anytime you put holes in there. But so I'm replacing it all, and we're doing composite core on it, and then it'll all get epoxy primer. But that's next, and I don't want to get too far ahead of myself here because that's not the current project. The current project is this teak deck that I'm working on. It's 3 levels on a 105-foot sport fish, and it's almost done. It's been about 5 months I've been working on it, and there's some more teak here. This was a part I cut out the other day for up at the top of one of the ladders. And this week I was out there working, and I got in the zone, which to me, that's where I always want to be at, is in the zone, working on wood, doing woodwork. I was fitting all my margin boards, making some little adjustments to them, a little bit of sanding here and there, and I wasn't focusing on the next job at all. I was staying in the moment and really enjoying myself. And it's funny because I tattooed this watch on my hand, on my wrist right there. It says now. The time is now, and I tattooed that on there because I don't know, it was at least 10 years ago, probably more. I was sanding a bunch of wood for a project. I don't know if it was office furniture or a tabletop or a desk or whatever, but it was hard wood, and the sanding was taking forever. And I decided to focus just on the task at hand, not on finishing the project, but just on sanding the wood. And I was kind of rocking back and forth, standing up, sanding it, just getting into the zone. I got into the zone, and I started to think, what if all I am is a wood sander? This is all I'm ever going to be. This is all I'm ever going to do. Can I find contentment in that? Can I be content? And the answer is yes, because I got into it, and before I knew it, it was done. I wasn't thinking about the end of it. I was staying in the moment, working on the task at hand, and everything was just perfect. And that day after work, I went and got a tattoo to remind me to stay in the moment, because it's really all we have, is this moment right here, right now. You never know what tomorrow's going to bring. You never know, and you could plan for it all you want, but really it doesn't matter. And stress, I've heard before that stress is the #1 killer. More health problems come from stress than anything else. And so I'm making a commitment again. I got to remind myself every day to stay in the moment and focus on the task at hand and focus on now. And I mean, this job, it's a little behind schedule, and they may be upset about it, but all I could do is the best I can do, and there's no reason to worry about it. I've got the current project I'm working on. I'm going to work on that until it's finished. If I have some time here and there, I'll put it towards this next project. But if not, oh well. And I won't be the first contractor to not complete a project on time. And I'm okay with that. I mean, worst case, I give them back their money. But I doubt that's going to happen. Chances are they might be a little upset that it wasn't done in time, and that's okay, because I'll get it done right. And the job I'm working on now, it's going to get done right. And so if you're stressed out at all, stop stressing. You know, enjoy the moment, live in today, and maybe I'll see you tomorrow.